Today we are talking about a stick vacuum cleaner. This isn't your average stick vacuum cleaner either. It has a bunch of great features and I think it is worth showing off to you guys. This vacuum is made by a company called Shark Ninja, and essentially Shark focuses on the floor care, whereby Ninja focuses on the kitchen appliances. I'm not sure how the company hierarchy goes, but this is how it is. This stick vacuum though is called the Shark CleanSense IQ Plus Cordless Vacuum. They did send this vacuum for us for free to review, but all of the opinions are on our own. Do like and subscribe, well, because I think this sort of cleaning tech is very important to simplify cleaning since we're all busy. We don't do it often, but we do have some vacuum cleaners video in the past as well. Now, let's talk about the unboxing first. Our unit is the Shark CleanSense IQ Plus, so it comes with more accessories in the box. We'll talk about this later. Everything is laid out nicely in the box and we just take everything out and lay it on the floor first. This extension piece here is where we put the extra tools. These extra 3 tools are what came with the IQ Plus version of this vacuum cleaner. If you're getting the non-Plus version, then these 3 accessories are not included. Once everything is set up, it looks like this. It's pretty clean and it doesn't require us to drill the wall for the stand, and that is actually a very good feature because some of the stick vacuums that I've seen, yeah, if you want to make it stand up straight, you will have to drill the wall. Now, let's talk about this whole setup from top to bottom. The vacuum goes in here and there are 2 metal connectors that connect it to the extension tube of the vacuum cleaner, and that is how the vacuum cleaner charges. It will also automatically empty the vacuum when we place it in the charging dock as well. Down the neck is where we can see this button here. We can press it once to disable the auto emptying feature or hold it to manually empty the trash can inside this vacuum once more. All of the trash from the vacuum cleaner goes into this chamber, and it is a bagless chamber inside this dock. We can lift it by the handle and the whole thing comes out. Then we can just go to the trash can and press this button to open the door and empty out everything. It's very convenient actually. And according to Shark, this captures and traps 99.9% of dust and allergens with the HEPA filter, and it can hold up to 30 days worth of dust and debris. At the side of the base, we also have a cover that we can open and get access to one of the many filters found in this vacuum cleaner. It's now time to talk about the stick vacuum cleaner itself. The main unit can be dismantled in a few different parts. Firstly, this circular frame where the display is located, it can be twisted to unlock the top part, which unveils another filter. Then the chamber where all of the trash are captured can also be opened up and washed. There is a button at the side here that pops up the front door, and then we can press these 2 buttons on either sides, and then we can take up the entire chamber. Since it is also bagless, we can wash it with water as well. Even the filter inside this part can be washed as well. And this is shown on the product page, so I'm not making this up. This vacuum actually uses a removable battery, and we can easily press this back button here and slide the whole thing out. This is great since we can replace the battery if it gets faulty, or we can just get another battery to essentially double the battery life of what this stick vacuum can provide. I'm not sure if Shark Ninja sells these batteries separately though, and charging may be a problem. We'll talk about this later. This extension 1 that comes with the Shark CleanSense IQ Plus is unlike any other extensions I've seen so far. It can bend at a 90 degree, and this is very handy to use if you want to vacuum spaces like under the bed or just under certain furniture that has a gap, and it is just so easy. Just press the button at the back here and then it can immediately bend at a 90 degree. I don't physically have to bend my back down or maybe just stick close to the floor so I can vacuum under my bed, and I think this is a great quality of life improvement. As for the tips available, we have the brush roll as the default attachment for vacuuming the floors. This brush roll has a special design that is anti-hair tangle, and after using it for a while, I can confirm that is true. I see no hair on that brush roll at all. And it can also be washed and serviced easily by just pressing this button here, and the whole thing can be pulled out. And we also have this duster and crevice tool that we can just flip it to the brush if we need to use that brush. So this is kind of like a two-in-one kind of tool. We also have this motorized tool that works similarly to the brush roller but smaller. A pet multi-tool that has a brush at first, but we can detach the brush and use this instead. And another one is the upholstery tool that is basically a larger version of the pet multi-tool when the brush is removed. This pet and upholstery tool is great as it has this kind of, I don't know what's this called, it's sort of like a, you know, those the harder surface of the Velcro tips that we usually use. Yeah, you use it to scrape across fabrics like our couch or car seat to remove most of the pet hair stuck inside. I tried this on my sister's couch and chair and it actually works very well. I can get some of the short dog hairs out of the sofa, and I just think that this is very effective. I am also using it in the CleanSense IQ mode. That is the default mode when we turn on the vacuum cleaner, and we can press the fan button to change it between IQ, silent or strong mode. The IQ mode is practically using its own smartness to adjust what it should be doing. In this mode, it has dirt detection, so if the floor is supremely dirty, then it will up the suction, and it also has edge detect, so it can clean edges of the floor, 90 degrees with the wall a lot better as well. And it will also up its suction when you're cleaning carpets. And at the front of the brush roller, there are also LED lights that automatically turn on when we clean darker places so that we can see better. And when we are done cleaning, we can just put the whole vacuum back into the dock and everything is sucked from the vacuum into the dock and into that chamber. So far, I have not cleaned the chamber inside the dock yet because it's quite huge. And yeah, this chamber can also be washed, by the way, since it is bagless, and also the website showed us that we can clean it with water as well. Now, the battery life of this vacuum cleaner seriously will depend on how dirty my floor is. For my use case, I think it lasts for about 40-ish minutes in IQ mode, and that's all I can get. If I'm using it at the highest suction force, then the battery life will definitely, have a few more minutes knocked down even further. Yeah. And remember that removable battery, the only way to charge the battery is to attach it to this whole setup and then plug the whole thing into this dock here. There is no external way to charge the battery, or actually to buy an external battery for that matter, because I checked Shark's website and under the accessories section, yeah, they don't seem to be selling any extra batteries for this vacuum cleaner, at least not yet. So for the price of 2,999 ringgit for the IQ Plus version of the CleanSense IQ Plus stick vacuum cleaner, with all of the accessories provided, I think this is quite an enticing offer. It can clean hard to reach places like below the bed, below the couch, and it's just easy. That upholstery piece that cleans fabric and also scrapes off pet hair is also something that I think many people will appreciate. The entire system is just very easy to maintain and clean, since all of the filters are easily accessible and a lot of pieces can be dismantled and cleaned with water. It's just that the battery life isn't particularly stellar and will potentially be an issue if we are doing some sort of major spring cleaning and we need the vacuum to work harder. I really hope they'll sell another battery and charger for this vacuum cleaner so that we can double or triple or maybe quadruple the battery life of this vacuum cleaner. So if you're interested to get one of these Shark CleanSense IQ Plus vacuum cleaner, I will leave the links down in the description below, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Also, do let me know, what do you like the most about this vacuum cleaner?